Hey guys, here we've got a 1965 code A990, original WO VIN number, factory Dodge race car. It's a Dodge Coronet. This is an original car, one of the original 100 or so ever produced. It is in the Chrysler registry, and it is also in the A990 book as number 13 of approximately 100 of these cars ever produced in VIN number sequence. Pretty cool car. It's been restored to Concours level of restoration. In fact, just a few years ago, it was judged at the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals, which is one of the highest judging venues for cars such as this right here, and it scored 969 points out of 1,000, earning the coveted Gold Award. The interior is not reproduction. It is NOS material, which if you compare it to the modern current reproductions, it looks quite different. Still has the Lexan plexiglass windows in the car, the originals. Interesting, the car was, not only did it win a gold award, but Carlisle Promotions, which is a sponsor of the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals, out of 550 cars that were at the show, picked this particular car as their pick of the show. They kind of looked to see what the coolest cars are. But I mean, completely authentic with original carburetors, original magnesium intake manifold, date-coated water pump, original radiator. Very few reproduction parts were used in restoring this car. One thing that was changed, because the car was re-engineered to be driven to cruise nights, it actually only did that twice, but the aluminum heads, which are right here, very valuable pieces, 1 year only, 1965, along with the original starter, were not used. Iron heads were used on this particular engine in order to make it more durable for cruising it back and forth to cruise nights if somebody so chose to use the car in that respect. This is not an average car out of the 100 or so built. Many of them were completely cut up, chopped up, abused, and very little originality remains. This car had been tubbed, but it has been restored to a level where you cannot even tell that it had been tubbed, and it was, the original metal was removed from a donor vehicle to fix the tubbing. But the car, there is no rebody issue. It maintains the original body as it left for the factory, other than the sheet metal, the floor pan, and wheel well tubs underneath the car. I mean, you know, everything was plated properly on this car. It's actually an incredible museum piece. I didn't want to slam the hood there, but I will. Original lightweight fenders. They were not acid dipped in 1965. They were made out of just a lighter weight metal. Incredible piece of muscle car history, with only approximately 100 Dodges and 100 Plymouths made. And they were given or sold to racers. And these were the first 426 Hemi cars. Started in 1964, and then this body style, changed in 1965. But pretty significant piece of muscle car and racing history.